Now, if you head over to the course resources, you'll be able to find a link to this first code exercise. And the idea is that you're going to create basically a virtual coin toss program so that when you run the code, it should give you tails or heads depending on which random number was generated. Try to use what you've learned in the previous lesson to complete this challenge. So pause the video now and give that a go. All right, let's go through the solution together. So first, make sure you forked your copy of the exercise so that it's under your own username. And then we're going to go to main.py where we always write our code. Now, in order to use the random module, we first have to import it. So the module is called random. So we write import random. And now using the random module, we can now tap into randint, which will generate a random integer between a starting number and a ending number, and it's inclusive of both numbers. So let's call this the random side. And using this random side, we can use an if statement to check, well, if the random side that was generated is equal to 1, well, in that case, that means we should print that we generated heads. So that's the part of the coin which normally shows a person's face. Now we can use else to catch the situation where we get a 0, and in this case we'll print tails instead. So that's all there is to it. And of course, as always, there are many ways that you could solve this challenge, and if you're creative or if you looked around and you found a different way, then that's great. But this is how we would do it using what we learned in the previous lesson. So how did you get on with it? If you got stuck, if you forgot how to do certain things, or if some parts of your code didn't work, or if you had errors, then this is the time to go back and fix it so that you actually understand what's going on and we can proceed. So once you're done, head over to the next lesson and we're going to learn about Python lists.